Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm back with yet another video. For those that don't know me, my name is Happiness Wilson, and for those that knows me, my name is still Happiness Wilson. So today I am back with a question and answer, and we're gonna someone sent me a message asking that I bring this discussion here. So I'm not going to say, like, I'm just going to say what I think. I'm just gonna give my own opinions. I just wish this was a live stream, and then you guys can like respond as I speak, so that we can move together, you understand? But anyways, that's why the comment section is there. So the person was complaining, kind of saying that that person feels like they have been there for people, for family, for friends, and then no one is really there for them. I feel like we are a lot that feels that same way, that you are the one person that is always there for people when you show up when you have to show up, and you do things when you have to do things for people. But when it's your turn, no one is really there. People are always busy. People are always, that kind of a thing. But anyways, before we get into that, so I had put up a question and answer on my Instagram, and I only got like 5 questions. Anyways, so if you are subscribed here and you don't follow me on Instagram, and then you want to ask questions, you can follow me on Instagram. My name is Happiness Wilson on Instagram. Or alternatively, you can just ask the questions in the comment section here, and then when I see the questions, I'll just answer them in the next video that I'll be shooting. Okay, so we can do that. Anyways, the first question was teacher, when I'm kwasharini, and I'm like, okay. You guys are gonna see him very soon. Very soon, when the time is right, you will see him. We do not want to be celebrating premature. Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. And the other one was also asking, when are you getting married? Because my dress is ready. Like, okay, very soon. No, I'm not gonna say very soon. When the time is right, it will happen. Because I don't know. Sorry, let me just fix my camera. When the time is right, it will happen. Because like, I also don't know. Ne? Yes. And the other one was, are you single? Of course, I'm not single. I'm not single. I'm not. Okay. And then the other one, I was asking my 3 top goals that I want to achieve maybe in the next year or few years. Like, I don't really believe, like, I don't like saying things before they happen, because you never know who's watching, who's listening. People are just weird out there these days. Anyways, so like I've always mentioned, I can say this because I've mentioned it before. I'm still in school, so finishing school is the first one, like it's on top of the list. And then I have other things that I'm working on. And also, how can I forget this? Like, in the next year, I wish for this channel to at least have like 3,000 subscribers and to be monetized. Yo, hey, YouTube is hard though. It's hard to grow in here. Like, I'm so grateful for where I am right now, because I just look at other people that started before me, like the views that they get. You guys have been supporting me. I really appreciate all of you. But I just wish to be, sitting at 500 subscribers. You can actually help me. You can post my links on your statuses, ask people to subscribe, please. So that we can at least get to 300 subscribers. I think now we are sitting at 223 subscribers, and I'm so grateful. And the views are just a lot compared to, like, like I'm saying, I've been watching people that have been doing this, and they've been doing it before me. And it seems like, it's very difficult to get even 100 views and 100 subscribers. So I love all of you that are here, the 200 of you. 223. Yes, all of you, I love you guys. And if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please do subscribe, please. Anyway, so yeah, I think those are my 2 top goals that I can actually say for this channel, to get to 3,000 subscribers in the next year. Yes, because I've been on, like, I started this channel 3 months ago, and we are already sitting on 223, so I'm sure we can do it. Yeah. I am manifesting. Anyways, and then to finish school, and then the other things you guys will see. You will see, because we are now a family, and the things that I feel like I can share with you guys, the achievements, I will. But those ones that I feel like I should keep them to myself, I'll also do that. Anyways, now back to the question that that person asked Uguti, to that topic that, well, it was a question and a topic at the same time. So, like, I feel like it's something that everyone faces. Sometimes you feel like you are just there for people, for family, for friends, and they're never really there for you. Like, kukafiwa ndio unataka kubudisa mari yechema, If someone is sick, you are there. If there's need for contributions, you are the first one to contribute. But when it's your turn, everyone folds their hands. And sometimes it's not like they can't help. They can, but I don't know how it, I don't know. So this person feels like they've been doing too much. Now what then must happen? One thing that I've learned growing up, I'm one person I'm not blowing my own horn or making myself a better person than anyone, but I feel like I have this genuine love for people. I love people, and I am willing to go the extra mile for people, right? But then I've gotten to a point whereby I'm like, you know what, I can love you from a distance. Yes, you can be my family, you can be my friend, you can be whoever. I can actually love you and keep my distance from you. And then sometimes when you are one person who really likes, like what this person is saying, you are really one person who really loves to help people. When situations are, even if when you say I'm gonna love you from distance, but when a situation hits really hard, you will always show up and be there for that people. There are people that are just so good, too good. So now, because the thing is, I feel like for every relationship to work, there must be some sort of reciprocation. You can't just be the one on the giving end. You have to receive sometimes, because it becomes really, really draining. So this is what you guys, I just wish this was a live stream so that you guys can comment, because I'm sure you guys have experienced. Can experience a situation you're the one that is always giving, and then you get sick and no one even comes to visit you or even ask how are you. But when someone is sick, don't know man, how are you doing? Is everything okay? So how then do you deal with a situation like that? Whenever someone is in need, you are there, but when you are in need, no one is there for you. I don't know. And then I feel like you can love people from a distance. Sometimes you can say, okay, I'm sorry, but I can't help. I don't know. I'm not saying be selfish. No, I'm not saying that. It's not even being selfish, because I'm saying, like what she's saying, she has been the one that is already in the giving end, and she feels like sometimes she needs people to talk to. Sometimes you even get to a point whereby you don't even have anyone to talk to, but you are one person who's like, you listen to people's stories, they tell you all their life issues, and then you listen to them. But then when it's your time, no one really minds it. No one is there. Very busy. You understand? Maybe they are really busy, but I don't know. So you guys, I need you guys to comment down below what you think in a situation like that. And it's even I read this post that was saying some family members, they will be like to your parents, maybe your kids don't even say hi to us, don't. And then that person was asking, but your kids, do your kids say hi to our parents? Because it becomes an issue. Same but all the time. You're the one that is always saying, hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? To a point where you'll be like, no man. You also have my number. You can also say, hi, how are you? The same amount of time it takes me to greet you is the same amount of time it will take you to greet me, and we can start a conversation from there. So how then do you also deal with that situation whereby maybe they're not friends, it's actually family, where you are the one that is always running around for people, showing up, but then when it's your time, like they disappear. How then do you deal with that situation? Because at the end of the day, like I said, for any relationship to work, it needs to be reciprocating. It needs to reciprocate. Yes, chocho. So fana kunge zvichishanda from both ways, like meet halfway. Ngati lavaneka, but ngatisangane halfway. Not kuti ndinguya nemazirudo angu, ndichinguya nemazirudo, ndichinguya now, and then what am I getting? Because you cannot really give from a cup that is empty. Like you fill from a cup that is full already. So if my cup is feeling empty, then you are there to fill my cup. Fill me, like kanandishido, help, be there for me, talk to me. You understand? So guys, please do comment. What then do you do in a situation like this? Is it okay then to say, okay, fine, I'm washing my hands off certain people, I'm not going to be in their lives, I'm not going to care? Not care. You can care, like I said, you can care and pray for them and say, okay, I will pray for you, but yeah, I'm just not there anymore. I feel like I don't know, maybe I'm giving a selfish advice, but I feel like sometimes because let's be honest, we are human beings. Yes, you can love for eternity. You can love for eternity, but I think and I need to step back. I feel like sometimes you need to step back for people to appreciate you. This is what I think, because I've been in situations whereby I maybe grew up with someone, we were really close friends, and then maybe they go somewhere, and then I'm the one that is always saying, hi, how are you doing, is everything okay, are you okay? And then and then they'll be like, I'm like, the same way I hi, I'm looking for you, I'm just looking out for you, how are you doing, so people will notice. If you are one person that is always there for people, when you are not there, trust me, they will notice that you're not there. Because I was talking to someone who was really not really upset, but like disappointed at how this close person responded to whatever they thought. So the person went telling the close person what happened, like, he was in a dilemma, and then the response that person gave was not really what he expected, what the person expected, and he was really disappointed. I'm like, what, if you feel like you want to keep this relationship sailing, maybe you should go and talk to the person and say, what, I told you this and this and that. I was expecting you to respond to me like this, but you didn't, and I'm not happy. Maybe they don't know. Maybe they think, okay, the way they responded is cool, it's fine. So maybe you do go and talk to that person and then see if they change. If they don't, then you just keep your distance. Whenever they come asking you for help, just, if you can't anymore, just tell them, you know what, I'm busy, I can't help you now. Because at the end of the day, like I'm saying, you have people in your corner that you expect to be there for you when you really need them, and then when they are not, it becomes really disappointing. So I feel like for your own sanity and for your own peace, you just have to say, okay, I've done my part, I've been there for you, I've loved you, and now it's maybe time for me to just sit back and wait for whatever comes. Because at the end of the day, like I said, Rudo, I don't go empty, which is fine if you are that person who's willing to be giving and giving and giving. Because I mean, if it comes to a point where by now you are stressing about it, thinking about it, means that it's really draining you. And for your own sanity, for your own peace of mind, you know what, I love you guys, I love you, all of you, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to step back and chill for now, and then when I feel like, okay, my cup is full again, I can come and put into your cups. If you don't put into my cup, then that's okay. But then you just have to suppose people go crazy because of such situations. Like they go crazy, like you lose your sanity, you lose your peace of mind. Even and through depression, okay, so choose yourself, choose your own. At the end of the day, you are the only person that is there for you. In some cases, the way go to neglect, then what is going to happen? What is going to happen to you? Because at the end of the day, you're just the only person that is there. It's so I'm like myself, I have people in my corner that I know that I can always run to. Like, I'm so grateful for that. But there are people who they don't have anyone they can run to, that kind of a situation. So I don't know what you guys think about this. Must a person now be the good person for the rest of their life? Yes, you can be a good person and still love someone from a distance. That's what I believe. Because to that person, you end up becoming bitter. Yeah, you end up being the person that you're not, just because you are trying to be this person that is all loving and everything. So if you see that you being this person that is always giving, and it's now getting to a point whereby it's making you bitter and angry, then I think it's not a good thing. Because at the end of the day, you want to be that good person to the next people that are coming into your life. So because if you go out, like someone comes and asks you for maybe a 2 rand, and then they go and buy things that are not proper, the next person that is going to come to you is going to be like, I'm not giving you a 2 rand, because you're going to go and do the same thing that the previous person did, of which which was going to help the whole family. Understand? So sometimes when you are there for people and then you are they are not really reciprocating the love that you're giving them, you end up not loving anyone at the end of the day, at the end of the whole whatever. And then now the next person that is going to come to you that really needs your love, and maybe probably that person was going to be there for you as well, you end up with because I've loved previously, prior to you, I've loved so many people and they never really came back showing up, so why am I being that kind of a person to you? So you end up change because of people. And it's so sad. One thing that I do not like about growing up is how life, people, situations can change you. You can be this loving person growing up, maybe you grew up in a family that is loving, but then the world and people will change you. So one thing that I always say, do not allow the world to make you a bitter person. Rather, try to change. I don't know, you cannot really change the world, but try to be that change in the world. But do not let the situations or people or whatever, whoever, do not let them change who you are. Because growing up has shown me that, it's really hard to be sweet. It's really hard to be this good person. So like, if you find yourself in situations where you feel like you're gonna be a bitter person, rather run away. Because this, growing up will show you flames, because we all thought growing up you would be this sweet person, you'll meet these sweet people, but we were all not raised the same, you understand? So there are people that are good and there are people that are not. So do not allow now those people to come and change who you are, because anyways, that's it from me today, guys. Please do comment, please share, please like. If you watch this video till the end, what word should we say? Just say pink Bible. If you watch the video till the end, just type pink Bible. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share the video. And please do comment on this topic, because I feel like it touches a lot of people. Anyways, bye.